Uh-huh. Now he did what? Hmm. Maybe we need to rethink our strategy.
Welcome back to Pirates of Paradiso, and we are job hunting. But before we job hunt, we've done it! We've done it! We say we're going to plunder the island for all it's worth. It's a modest start, but it's our first major booty on our campaign to rob the islands, and I think that would look very good in our treasure chest. Boom, in it goes. Let's have a look at the new arrivals. This is going to be very laughable. It's going to be bloody hilarious. Let's scroll through. So many signings that I've broken this screen. You love to see it. Apparently Jose Pereira was the top signing. Probably would agree with that. They're not a huge fan of Bradshaw. I think Bradshaw was quite good. Fabian Pearson, Jardine. Season results. We didn't do very well in some of these cup competitions. Paradiso Cup. President's Cup was poor. Club Island Cup was also a bit crap. But that doesn't matter. Forget it. The biggest win was 4-0 over Lezanto Bantamans in the President's Cup, to be fair. Club Island Cup, 3-0 over AC Lamway, and then 3-0 also over LC1 Lamway was the goal of the season. Shall we have a look at it? Of course we'll have a look at it. How do we have a look at it? It went Pierre. He's a good one. Pierre. We'll probably see if we can get him at the next club we're at. Maybe. I don't know. It's very difficult to tell what's going on with Paradiso. The attributes and the coaching are all over the place. Let's watch some goals then, shall we? Baxter Bale, that's definitely not goal of the season. But, you know, he gets a shout. Piera with the assist for this one. Nope, not with the assist for this one. Lovely House goal. And here it is, goal of the season. Free kick. Free kick goal of the season is always a bit disappointing, isn't it? Let's go back to the season review. The finances are there, fine. Don't look. This is how we lined up. Dennis Pearson, Howes, Piera, Zanetka, Lewis, Robbins, Wallen, Butland, Person, Davis. Can't disagree with that. Accolades, nothing. Player of the season, Piera. Young player of the season, Piera. Signing of the season, Piera. Goal of the season, Piera. Top goal scorer, Howes. Most assists, Piera. Howes, top average rating. Most passes by Zanetka. I always said he was quite important to us. Lots of records broken. Very nice. History in the making. There we go. Champions. Looked a class above everyone else when they got going in the middle of the year. Few will have expected this outcome, but they gave themselves a chance and reaped the rewards. Thank you for that. Lovely work from you, Lewis. Journalism to die for. And that's it. That's it. We've let our assistant manager do it. We've got all of these notifications that we don't really care about. Budgets, lots of money. Club vision. I don't want defensively solid football. I'm probably not going to be here, but just in case. Fine. If you want to play defensive football, that's definitely a reason to. Is there a sort of avoid relegation? I guess we'll do mid-table. Apparently, we're a mid-table team. I'm not going to make any I'm not going to make any provinces. Probably because I don't have the governmental authority to divide provinces in Paradiso. But I'm also not making any provinces. Said it again. Said provinces. Promises! No promises are being made. Let's look at the job centre. Well. Ginger Island have sacked their manager. Gutted for him. I think... Should we have a look at some of these jobs? Club Deportivo Valderes Guerreros. Estimated value 1.89 million. Poor on everything. Got rivals with Gran Vista. A key player any good? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not hugely excited by this. But I will apply for the job. But the ones that look very juicy. Look at this, Church of the Swordfish and Port Morgana Nobles. If you're wondering why I'm not applying for Pokeminx, it's because they've been relegated, so I don't really want to. I don't really want to go there. I will declare interest in Church of the Swordfish, and I'm probably going to declare interest for Port Morgana as well. We'll view the job. They don't really care. Their training facilities are poor. Their finances are poor. But those are some good options for us. All of our applications have been accepted, which is good news. We've got some questions. It's an honour to be associated with such a prestigious team. You've been linked. How do you feel about the idea of working abroad? I know it's a different island, but working abroad is a bit much, isn't it? Very strange. Apparently, Port Morgana is not on the same country. It counts as abroad. Don't really care. Apparently the fans are open to me. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So has that changed any of the favourites for the job in the job centre? I am now favourite for both of those jobs. We could be going to Paradiso League 2. Having said that, we could also we could also be going down because the Port Morgana Nobles have been relegated, which I've only just realised. We'll have a decision to make: Church of the Swordfish or Port Morgana Nobles. Gosh, we probably would want the Church of the Swordfish job, wouldn't we? Yeah, the Port Morgana is a big old place. It will be very interesting if we do get there. The board are annoyed with us, but they feel like reduced compensation are therefore powerless to stop me. I'll leave when I'm ready, my lads. I think I've got a bit mad. We should probably look at my manager's profile, shouldn't I? Should we check out all my old reputation, eh? Not very good. Just generally crap. But I do speak English, Italian, French, German, and Spanish, which is impressive because in real life I speak barely English. Nearly a 50% win ratio is pretty good. We're just going to ignore how old I am. So, a new development. We have just been linked to the Bongo Bongo FC. And I mean, I will apply for that job. I don't mind being linked to that job. Apparently that also is abroad. I suppose maybe they do count the different islands as different countries. It's very interesting if they do. I've not ruled myself out of that, of course. Once again, the board are really angry with me. So we're now in the running for basically every decent job in Paradiso. Ooh, ow, I can't do the outstretched arms thing anymore. At least not for a little while. New main kit sponsor, very nice. Lots of new budgets. We don't care. Am I going to get an interview at some point? Because it's now June. Goodness me, is it the end? I feel like it's the end of the season everywhere. I'd quite like an interview. Way! Finally! We've been offered some jobs. I'm going to attend the Port Morgana job interview. We're pleased to take time. It's time. It's great. Let's get started. You have very little managerial experience. Can you explain it? I'm new to management. I make up for it in other ways. It'll be quite a change. You're confident of a big job. I'm ready for the next level. I'm going to promise that we will keep... No, I'm going to say... I've had a good relationship with the supporters. There's no tomorrow. Everyone has to win today. That's my motto. I've never once departed my career after only a brief spell. I think that speaks volumes. Can I say that? I have a proven track record of spending... I mean, if it's giving me those options. I would like a small budget. I'd love to work with your club vision. I look forward to winning the title. That's a great budget. I'd be very happy to work with that. I have no... Oh, hang on. Can I do a coaching course? No, I'm just going to say no other requests. Thank you very much. And I'm going to... And maybe this is a mistake. I'm going to decline this job interview because as much as it's a cool job opportunity, I think the fact that I'm like in the running for all these other jobs, I don't want to go into the Conference East as a team that's not very good. I quite like the idea of winning the Conference East with the Port Morgana Nobles. It seems like a good thing to do. Church of the Swordfish have offered me a job, so they've offered me an interview, should we say. Pretty new to management makeup in other ways. I think I could handle it at a bigger level. I'm going to say the same. I think it's ambition. I think I've just got to say I'm ambitious. You've broken promises to players. It's not something I plan on doing again. I'm good dressing room. Good relationships with the supporters. I'd like some small budget. I love your club vision. It's lovely. Expect you to challenge for a playoff berth. Do I promise automatic promotion race? Do I? I'm just gonna say I agree. I don't want. There's not a lot of transfer budget. That's not a lot of wage. I mean, so here's the thing, right? Port Morgana Nobles, I'm pretty sure, had better wages. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. So if our aim is to win as many things as possible, should we possibly take the job with the team that's going to win the Conference League? Do we want to skip the Conference League altogether? Oh, it's actually a very difficult decision to make. Apparently I have to respond to this. I'm not interested. I'm leaving. What part of I'm leaving don't you understand? You're just expecting that I'm going to stay. I think I'm not even under contract. I'm on a rolling contract. Both of them. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Church of the Swordfish or the Port Morgana Nobles. Goodness me, let's suggest some changes. I would like to... No, my assistant manager doesn't want to go to the Port Morgana Nobles. No. Oh, this is very bad. She was the only one I cared about. Why doesn't she want to move? I'm not even lying. This could be a deciding factor. I mean, he is a terrible performance analyst. You know what? I'm just going to reset this. I'm going to leave it as is. Right, what about Church of the Swordfish? Okay, so she would go to the church. So interestingly, she would go to Church of the Swordfish. Now that is... Interesting, to say the least. Have they got better scouts than us? I'm not sure they do. Pretty sure we've got better scouts than them. I mean, not by much though, is it? Not by much. I might try and take some of these scouts with us, that's fine. But I think that's mostly it. Brendan Shipton is the assistant manager and director of football, but I would get rid of him. I want to bring my girl with me. So the money that we're offered in the contract is going to make a difference. But at the same time, if we want to take our assistant manager with us, we have to go for the Swordfish. They've offered us the same amount of wages. Oh, reach the St. Morgana Cup semi-final minimum. Gain promotion by winning the league. The wage budget is very similar. The Port Morgana Nobles are offering a humongous transfer budget, and they're in a lower league. I'm going to leave it to you. You, the viewers. Yes, indeed. Put it in the comments. Where do you want to go? The Morgana Nobles with the bigger transfer budget in the league below. Wrap up the league as the favourites. Blast our way back into the second tier of Paradiso football. Or Church of the Swordfish, which are already in the second tier of Paradiso football, apparently fancying for the playoffs, with our trusty assistant manager, who is one of the best on the islands, I think, and has not caused us any problems at all. Look at her. Dagmar Dal. What would you do? What do you think? Let me know, and I will do it next time. Yeah. 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 It's down to you. You're to blame if this goes wrong. And don't forget, Tuesday, 27th, 4 p.m. UK time. Charity stream. See you there. Bye.